back with another video. Today I'm going to continue the topic which we were doing just yesterday, which was kinds of nouns, which we were doing yesterday. So we already learned two types of nouns in detail, which were proper noun and common noun. We learned. Now today we are going to see about collective noun. Collective nouns are the nouns which we do it together, or we call a group of people who are common together. Like who are not common, like if there are so many like ships. Let's take an example of, there are many ships. So together, because there are many ships, we can't say ship 1, ship 2, ship 3, ship 4, ship 5, ship like ship 100. You can't just keep on saying that. So you call all of them together, collectively together. You call them you collect all of them and call it together. For ships and vessels, you have a common name called fleet. When you collect number of ships or number of vessels, you together call them a fleet. Like a fleet of ships arrived to the harbor, or I watched a fleet of vessels. It's kind of that. Then for a group of soldiers, you all of us must know what the soldiers is. It's in common. We used army. Like the Indian army, we say the Indian army, or the American army, the European army. So this is called the group of soldiers are called army. Then we also many people. You call many people together, you will call them as crowd. If you call many people, there are crowds. There is a crowd of people at the fish market, or there is a crowd of people in the vegetable market, something like that. Then we also have a few more words which we use for different, I'll tell you all. Troop is for the who troop of people, like not troop of people who going to the forest and do the adventures and find out. A troop of army went into the forest. Something like that. Then you use fleet. Then you use bouquet. Bouquet, all of us know, it's for a bouquet of flowers. Then we have army. Then we have crowd, and much more. We have many more words for collective. Now we're going to see about another type of noun, which is abstract noun. You must have heard about abstract art, but not abstract noun. So today we're going to see about abstract noun also. So abstract noun is basically about the state or action meaning or action. So let's take an example. Laugh. Laugh is an action word, aka verb. So now we have to change this laugh into an abstract noun. How are we going to do that? We have to change it to laughter. Laughter will become a state of being. Laugh is an action, laughter is a state of being. So as state of being is an abstract noun, laughter is going to be a abstract noun. Then we also have child. We'll change it into childhood. Then it will child should be changed into childhood so that it can be an abstract noun. So an action or a state of being, no. The actual meaning of abstract noun is action which is changed to state of being. So action which is state of change to state of being is called abstract noun. Laugh, which is an action or a verb, is being changed into laughter, and which is the state of being. State of being is an abstract noun, so laughter is an abstract noun. Child is not an action, but it's not child changed into childhood. Childish is being changed into childhood. Childish, he is behaving childish. So childish is an action. Childhood is a state of being. Which state of being is an abstract noun? So childhood is an abstract noun. Now we are going to see about another noun, which is countable noun. So here in the word itself, countable. What is a countable noun? You must have never heard about countable nouns. But today you're going to see what are countable nouns. Like, the meaning of countable are a noun which can be counted. So when you have, like, we'll take an example, milk, not milk, sorry. We'll take an example of pen, book, then we'll take markers, switchboards. So these are all the things we can count. We can count pens. It can be 10, it can be 100, it can be 1000, it can be anything. It can be 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh. It can be anything. So here books. You can also count books. It can be 1, it can be 12, it can be 123, it can be 120, 1224. It can be anything. So here next we have markers. You can count markers. It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be anything. So you also have switchboards. Now you can count how many switchboards are there in your house. In my house, I have 4 to 5 switchboards. Like 4 to 5 means it's countable, right? 4. Let's take it as 5. It can be 4 to 5. So books can be 10, 100, 20,000, 15,000, anything. So nouns which can be counted are known as countable nouns. Now we're going to see about, just add un to this countable and see what comes as uncountable nouns. What are uncountable nouns? Countable nouns mean nouns which can't be counted. So let's take examples like gold, sugar, milk, rice. So gold. I know you can measure gold. You can measure gold like grams, something like that, kilograms. You can measure gold, but you can't count gold. You can measure gold, but you can't count gold. You can't count like 1 gold, 2 gold, 3 gold. You can't count gold like that. You can measure gold in grams and kilograms, but not count gold. You have sugar. Can you count each one tiny particle of sugar? You can't. You can't count tiny part of sugar. You can measure it in grams and kilograms, but not count each single particle. Then milk. You can measure milk in liters, milliliters. You can measure gold, but you can't count gold. Count milk. Milk like 1 milk, 2 milk, 3 milk. You can count milk packets, not the milk, running milk. You can't count running milk. Then we have rice. Can you count each and every grain of rice? You can't. If you have a plate or bowl filled with rice, will you sit and count one rice? You can't. You can measure rice in grams and kilograms, but not count rice. So these are all the examples which you cannot count but can measure. We are not talking about unmeasurable now. We are talking about uncountable nouns. They cannot be counted but can be measured. So we've understood that nouns which can be counted are countable and nouns which can't be counted are uncountable. So I hope you understood whatever I taught in this video and you like this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. On the notification button to get the notifications when